Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden. I'm here with Ross. I'm here with Zane. I'm here with Jackson. I'm here with Andy. We're playing a sci-fi Dungeons and Dragons game. We have a website. It's called roll1.com. We have some gamer-specific merchandise. We also like to record this on YouTube Music. It's both at the same time. So if you want to listen to an audio form, do that. That's how I do it. Without further ado, let's get ready for tonight's episode of Orbit 21. Oh snap. Upon reaching Pluto, the group located ORB 21. Signs of a recent battle were evident, but no human bodies were found. At the base, they encountered 3 stationed soldiers. Through careful negotiations, we'll call it, Jove Thor convinced the soldiers to grant them access. He only needed mention Al. This project, Al, the sergeant replied, held significant importance, as he immediately authorized you all to have access to ORB 21. You were then granted a vehicle for you all to pursue Rupert Hayes, who was reportedly in the nearby town of New Horizons. In the town, you found a wreckage vehicle that had crashed mysteriously, with numerous soldier casualties. After discovering an energy source, you made contact with Rupert, but he could not reply. Their path led to New Horizons Memorial, where you heard an ominous roar from within. Rawr. No, what it really sounded like, we're gonna go full on, you guys. Tonight is the night where I'm no longer holding back. I was holding back before.
What body part are you holding now?
Hold my back.
I thought you said you weren't.
No longer holding back. So you hear a roar. There's other people in the house. Ah! No holding back.
Okay.
What?
Thought you were going to use a sound effect there, but okay.
No, I like it. I like it.
Are you just relieving some stress there, Jaden?
No.
Did we modernize the Wilhelm scream?
No.
I
Don't know if that's it.
I was just feeling it. I don't know.
All right.
All right,
So,
so
Scream,
you
let's
guys, the people at home are like, damn, that's awkward. It's great. So let's do it. You guys hear that sound. You begin looking around for doorways, and you see there is a door to your right, and there's a door to your left. Pick one. Go. 3,
Right.
2,
Right.
He goes right. It is locked.
The right way. Right.
Left.
Left.
Oh, it goes left. It's locked.
Kick
Straight?
the doors down. Okay, now I try to bust down the right.
Just bust it to the right.
Do that.
What is happening? All right. So you go to the right, and you just try to kick down the door. Go and make an athletics check.
Is there not like a hallway? You can keep going down?
You're in like a memorial
I don't know what that means.
museum. There's art on the wall and letters saying stuff, and I read it last episode.
Straight 15.
15. Boom! He knocks down the door, slams against the back wall, and there's this downward stairwell.
Jove Thor
Yay.
will activate his
Let's go.
his shield and he'll lead the way down.
Hey,
with his
I'm
pistol.
going to do that too.
He does it too. All right, you guys begin heading down the stairs, and you walk until you reach this, like, sort of like... You see purple carapace along the back of this massive hulking creature, bigger than a rhinoceros. It's hunched forward. It has 2 massive feet that are wide and clawed, and it has 4 arms. But two of them are just long sort of pincers, like big blades that would just stab you through and take your head.
Like a praying mantis.
Just like a praying mantis. But then the hands are actually like 3-fingered appendages, and it's trying to pull at this like back doorway, and this door sort of like opens and closes and slams as you hear on the back end, "No, damn it! You're not getting in here!"
Found our guy.
How did he lock the door?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know, just random challenges every now and then.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
It's a big creature.
Yes.
I'm going to climb on the ceiling right above it.
Okay.
You do that. And then
he hasn't seen us, right?
No.
So, woohoo surprise round.
All right. Time for a sneak attack.
Yep, perfect.
I'm ready.
Let's roll some initiative. This is amazing. I'm also going to roll. Ooh, bad.
10 for Joe Thor.
10 for Jove Thor.
22 for Ewan.
22 for Ewans.
Only 20 for Kane.
Only
Again,
20.
9.
9.
So nothing?
No.
9.
That's Nick's side.
That side of the table's been rolling well. Our side of the table has been rolling
I mean,
Don't
less
jinx
well.
Not
Less well.
as.
All right.
That was last time. Maybe?
So, you see this creature,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
very large, very big, very dangerous.
Very large.
As Kane, you enter the space, you recognize that this creature has psionic abilities, in addition to being massive.
Love that.
And when I say massive, I do mean like a little bit bigger than a rhinoceros.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, I believe Ewan is first.
Yeah. I'm going to attack 3 times.
As you can, level 11.
Yep.
Baby.
Shoot her.
That is a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
And that is 15 damage.
Oof.
15 damage.
Attack.
Yep. Here's what I would do. I would grab 3 d20s in the future, and then 3 whatever your dice are, and just roll them all at once.
Yep.
So just roll two
Yeah, yeah,
d20s.
yeah.
Let's find out.
An 11 and a 20.
So the 11 misses.
Figures.
Then you got your 2d8s right there. Bam.
And that is 7.
7. You guys know I need a calculator already.
22.
Yep. 22 damage.
Stop talking. Yeah, 22. Awesome. All right, now it's Kane. Kane, you see before you what is known in your mind as an alpha.
The big boys. And we'll just give him a little, welcome. Needle. It's 9 damage.
Yep.
31.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Is that all you do?
For
All
now.
right. Joe
For
Thor.
now.
He will take 2 shots at the creature.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is
That
Rupert in
is
initiative?
a 18 and a 25 to hit. Oh, sorry, 18 and 24 to hit.
Both hit. Now, I will say, as you're blasting into this creature, you just see this like green, sickly ooze pouring out of every hole that you shoot it with.
Love that.
Or as you shoot it. Yes. You're not shooting it with holes. Weird.
Yeah.
You're filling it with holes. It's different. Well, can you fill something with a hole?
Filling
It's-
in the holes?
No, you can. No.
Oh.
No. No. You already busted.
21.
That was good.
Yeah.
21.
Yes. With the 2 shots that I took.
Wow. So that is 52 total. This thing is pissed because it's his turn. Scott rolled poorly. I
did.
He turns around and he roars.
Meow.
I will not roll again. Roll again. What is happening?
Roar.
I will not roar again. But it does roar loudly. There's a hint of like. There's like an echo in terms of like sound. It's got this like sort of like like a dolphin sound behind it. Like there's like a roar. There's like a bear sound, and then there's like a kind of behind that sound, kind of in the back of its throat. It's very bizarre. All right.
Ackley.
So it is going to. It's just going to do what it does. It runs in the direction of you all and is going to do a charge. So who is in the vicinity? How close are we? We're going to say it's a smallish room, and you're all going to have to make a dex save.
I'm on the ceiling.
Scott is on the ceiling. Only 3 of you make a dex save.
Okay.
That one.
That 20.
23.
Wow. So Jove Thor,
22 for me.
So three total,
You rolled
But-
better than my nat 20.
but not one.
all right, Jove Thor.
What can I say?
He
Got the dex.
pounces in your direction. I need to grab the. Where's the actual thing? Where is it? Oh, I love that for you. I love that for you.
I don't love that for me. I don't even know what it is, and I don't love it. For me.
3/4 of your health gone.
So you take 21
That's not that
bludgeoning damage as it slams you into the wall,
Ooh.
and
Brutally.
and then do I want to? While you're up against the wall, I do have advantage to attack you. I'm going to attack you with my 2 other attacks.
Let's see.
Okay. That is...
Noted.
You're a bully, but I get it.
My claws, does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not.
Okay, does a
What's your AC?
21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay, well then you're going to take 6 piercing damage with its pincer and plus 4 psychic damage.
Okay, so
That was a big hit on Joe.
that took out a third of my health.
Not bad.
Crunchy.
What?
Not bad.
Oh yeah, no, literally. My HP is at HP is 91. It's now 60.
Took over a third.
Yeah.
Technically.
You feel
Thank you.
rage emanating from this monster. Scott,
I'll shoot it with sneak attack.
he drops, or he doesn't drop. He's on the ceiling and he's going to shoot it.
Pew pew.
Did you roll to hit?
And
I did
Oh,
not.
he
Do
did.
you want me to re-roll
No,
those?
leave those dice there.
Okay.
I recommend you roll all of your damage and dice at the same time.
there's so many dice, I just assumed there was D20 in there.
Re-roll
too.
the hit.
I hope it's a hit for you.
I get advantage, right?
Because
Sneak
sneak
attack. Yeah.
Yes.
And he has height too.
I'm changing that in my
didn't
other
really need
games,
it.
but in this game I allow that.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Plus 5 is 17 hit.
17 just hits. That is its AC.
Thank God. Okay.
The alphas. By the way, the alphas are not the largest.
We saw bigger.
Yes. You have the failures, takers, alphas,
Oh, I've seen bigger.
No, Karanye.
something else, and the Primarch. We haven't met the largest beast.
There's always a bigger fish.
I
30
understood
hit
that
points.
reference.
30.
Whew.
Boom.
Nice.
And I'm going to bonus action hide.
It's taken 82 points of damage and it is bloodied.
Cool.
No, it's 1 point from bloodied, but point made.
Yeah.
Well, technically it wasn't.
It's true. It's well done. It's good.
Roll that stealth.
I need to roll stealth.
There's not a whole lot to hide behind. Yeah, you can hide behind one of your friends.
One of my friends? Mm-hmm. The ceiling doesn't have like girders and stuff?
I mean, I'm just picturing, like, here's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing the basement entrance to the generator room. Does that make sense? So I'm picturing like a concrete square. And then
Okay.
you guys just came down the stairs. And then there's a double door that is being held by the strength of a man with a cybernetic arm and a lot of hype. And he's just trying to stay alive.
What if I
The
what if I
adrenaline's
say
kicking in.
I'm hiding by staying out of its field of view?
You do that for like a minute, don't you?
It's not a
to
2
normally
seconds.
have it's a minute to do the human disappearance thing.
No. I just I move to where it's not.
You're trying to get behind it and get out of its field of view.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you
That's
disadvantage
like a
on your stealth
kangaroo.
check.
disadvantage on
Yep,
stealth check.
this is how we're gonna resolve this. I'm gonna
Okay.
let you do it, but I'm gonna give you disadvantage on your stealth check.
You're literally
Okay.
trying to do a cartoon move.
Well, no, it's a big creature.
He's gonna probably pass it.
I bet he will too.
Disadvantage. Okay, so that's a 1 on the die,
Don't forget that your
which
ones
means
become 20.
it's actually 10,
tens.
Right.
which is plus 11 is
20.
20.
So I looked this up. The rule for stealth says, I like you're always trying to beat its passive, just because it's always varied. However, just for those at home, the rule is normally that you need to beat a DC 15. In this case, that's the same thing. So Scott is good, right?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, he disappeared. So, but like just at home, if you're like, oh man, does he pass the stealth check? You don't need to look it up. It's just always 15.
Yeah, remember when you were like, only 10?
And then for looking, it's like,
It
oh,
includes disadvantage. And
In
that
combat.
makes a
Yeah,
difference.
It does.
it's weird. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing, but I'm just telling people at home who got mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. Nobody got mad. I'm just
Probably not.
imagining discourse.
Angry people, leave a comment, please.
Hate watch. Do it. All right. So now it is back to the top. Ewan.
Cool. You know what I'm doing.
Shoot her!
Who the hell is out there now?
Who do you think?
Oh, shit.
19, 18, 25.
Those are all hitting.
Sweet.
Look at that.
Get more D8s. Do you need more D8s?
Efficiency.
It's more efficient and it's more terrifying. We just hear ping
Add those numbers.
as the
31.
It's a ballistic rifle.
31.
That is a
31.
31.
Wow. It has taken 113 points of damage.
I can see that it's going down here.
All right, Kane, what are you doing?
So,
Hard like needle.
yeah. Kane knows it's going down. I'll hit it with something else, though. I'm going to go with Shock and Grasp.
I fully expected
I
Fireball.
was gonna do that.
Yeah, but in his
can
case,
also
it's
do that.
radiation.
Yes, mine's Radiation Grasp.
I know, but I wanted to kill it.
It's not going to kill it, probably.
What if he rolls a nat 1? He could miss.
It could miss. Like Christmas.
Yes. 16?
16 does not hit.
No.
Look at
wow.
that.
Okay.
So he walks up to it and he just like tries to put some radiation in this creature, and this creature just resists.
It's on the shell.
Resists.
It raises up a fist.
Yes, it says no. Fight the power. Now it is Mr. Bashawu.
So Joe Thor will also shocking grasp. So, I'm still pinned to the wall, essentially. Like
Yeah, we'll say it turned around and Scott tries to like hide, and you sort of grinds you up against the wall for
Right.
some cinematic effect.
So, go up to its side, runs up, jumps, touches both, and well, I will
Isn't it going to be pinned against a
Yeah.
wall?
No, I just asked that. So,
Oh, right.
So, I think this is the first time. Hopefully,
Otherwise,
it will
I
be
don't know how you
successful.
could fail.
It's D20 plus dexterity, right? Or since it's a melee attack.
That's melee spell attack. So,
Yeah,
roll
so you have to
20.
just use the roll plus your
add
spell
proficiency
modifier.
and spell modifier.
So it's just your typical spell attack.
So,
I rolled a 5.
D20.
You rolled a 5. Your reward is, remember when I said I had advantage earlier?
Yeah.
I need you to take 10 more points of damage because because earlier I didn't roll with advantage.
It's that anime blood spit moment where it's like
Yeah.
an ungodly amount of blood comes out.
We'll say it's from the grinding up against the wall when he tried to grab, and then it like
What was that about?
I just-
wanting to kill it, right?
Shut up.
my mentality has changed. A dungeon master is dealing with so much. Hands off the chess piece for the DM does not make sense. For the player, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can take 10 more points. So all right, now it is the monster. The
I'm about
monster's
to
turn.
say,
So the
I'm
alpha,
lost.
the alpha is pleased with its work, but there is a freaking robot on the loose. So it turns around and it instead senses. It looks at Kane and it sort of just like whimpers almost a little bit, like almost like a puppy seeing its mother. And it's mad. So it turns to it turns to Ewan and is going to try to attack Ewan. It's going to do another charge.
Okay.
Now,
You need to make a dexterity saving throw. Now that you guys are now all punched together.
Never saw me to begin with.
Use your words.
12. I'm assuming that does not
Ooh,
pass.
it does not. You're going to take 21 points of damage.
Yeah, figures.
That's brutal. And then now I'm going to have advantage to attack you.
Ooh.
Whoa. Oh, man, that's super awesome. All right, so you're going to take 20 more points of damage.
Damn. Holy crap.
Well, that's not even nice.
Yeah, I took more than you.
So
Ross, I don't want to hear it.
It slams him into the wall, and then just 2 pincers quickly go in, and then it pulls away, and you slide against the back.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying. It's massive, and it's big, and it's fast.
Well, let's hope I can hit it.
Yep. Let's see what happens, Scott.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't, I will.
I hope you will, for your sake.
I got 3 attacks. I'll be fine. In theory.
Okay.
Just one of these things. Imagine like
It's
3.
an 18 hit.
18
Yeah.
does.
Thank God.
Look at all those crunchy dice. Scott just comes in and goes, bang!
All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 18.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be dead.
19,
Has to be.
25, plus 2, 26, 27. Nope, not plus 2. 25.
If that doesn't do it, I don't know what does.
25?
I think another 25 will do it.
It is still up. It's taken 138 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, I bonus action stealth again.
Okay.
I don't want to lose
Disadvantage.
20 points.
Disadvantage in this room.
That's fine.
I mean, he basically... Can you fail?
Minimum 21.
No.
Not.
Yeah, minimum.
So then never mind. Just don't even roll it.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, yeah. 20.
All right,
The
now...
one that allowed him to be a rogue.
I shouldn't have. He's like, the barbarian thing was fun. Let's try something that actually is, like, good. All right, so... It is now back to the top with Ewan.
Shoot it.
20, 24, 20.
So I'm going to be a jerk. You are within 5 feet of the creature and hitting it with a ranged attack. You need to be with disadvantage.
Okay, Necro Sword instead.
So
Instead of that, that would be
He drops his gun,
22, 18, and 18.
pulls out the Necro Sword as a free action, and he attacks. It's higher as long as it's higher than 17 or 17 or higher.
Zip, zip, zip.
I'll do two-hand. If you allow that.
That was a decent sound.
That's pretty good.
Is that 10, 9, 8?
Yes, it is.
So how much damage did you do?
27.
Yes.
Oh man, let me do the math here.
You need to do some.
138 plus 27 would be 165.
That's exactly its hit points. And on the third slash,
Head.
and it falls to the ground, roaring no longer.
Ow.
Kane, as the body collapses to the ground, there's a wave, a pulse of psychic energy. It passes you and goes out.
Is he the only one that feels it, or do we all feel it?
He's the only one that feels it
Okay.
for story reasons.
Yes. Understand.
As this happens, I'm going to drop and start collecting some of that ooze that came out.
We may need to hurry.
You have alpha ooze.
Write that down.
Alphooze.
Alfoos.
Alphusian.
Alpha ooze.
Well, he does that. Rupert, stand back. I'm going to try to cut the door.
I don't think you need to.
The door is opened for you,
Yeah, well, never mind.
and he goes, I'm very conflicted right now. You have not only made my life a living hell, you're also the reason I'm not in it. So,
Oh, well, let's get through this big conflict, and then we can discuss whether you want to hug us or stab us.
Wait. First, do you believe us about the aliens now?
I believed you a couple hours ago when I got to this godforsaken rock.
Yeah.
I told you so.
Well, let's get back to ORB, because we don't know when the next wave's going to be coming in.
Without skipping a beat, I'll go up to Rupert. I'll hold out an ooze-covered hand and say, "Come with us if you'd want to live."
When did the robot get humor?
We put a logic unit in. It's
Software updates.
quite a while ago.
What was that humor?
It
I
was,
was just, you're going to die here if you stay.
it was not bad.
So you
No,
see,
I know.
he has, from your vantage point, you see that his golden arm is half there. He's got like a bunch of wires sticking out. However, in his other hand, he has a big red revolver. He spins it around a little bit and says, I don't know, something about not being left-handed. Fuck it, I'll be fine.
We were told that you came with 4 others. We saw the bodies of 3. Where's the 4th one?
You just met him.
What?
What?
Well, we've seen these things. We know they're turning into people, or
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah, we don't normally. At least we haven't seen it be that fast before. All right, let's get back to the.
What do you mean, not that fast? What? Hold on. What?
Well, on Neptune, we saw these pods.
Can we talk and walk at the same time? I don't know.
We may need to. There was
Why?
a wave that passed me. I think it may be calling the others.
Oh, mangoes.
Did you ever eat the mango you stole like
No.
a long time ago?
It is still in that.
It's still in your back pocket.
Would not be good anymore.
Got a rotted mango in your
No,
inventory.
it was in a bag that would keep it fresh.
Started
Sure.
It was in a bag that would keep it fresh.
That's what it's advertised as.
Eternal fresh mango.
It's a stasis
Ready.
As soon
bag.
as you take it off, it just goes.
Man, that needs to be a trinket. Eternal fresh mango.
Yes.
Can we Can we walk and talk at the same time?
Fine. Lead on.
Well, if you can walk.
You guys got a truck?
Yes,
Yes.
we do have a vehicle. Ewan, lead the way.
Saxon's gone. I got to do it. What? Hold on, Whale. All right, here we go. You guys got a truck?
Yeah.
He's Southern. I forgot.
Yeah.
We got it.
Let's go. Come on.
Love
Come
it.
on.
Yeah, we're going.
All right, so you guys are moving, walking.
Quit your bleed.
You see silhouettes in the distance. For every small flicker, you see a little bit of movement. Small insectoid-like beings moving around quickly.
Oh.
Humanoid-sized.
All right. Guys, I think Kane was right. Let's get out of here.
Failures are coming.
Failures? What do you mean failures?
Well, they're not that.
Let's just go. Who's
You're moving quick.
you-
You're moving quick.
Yeah.
Ewan? Drive.
Stranger people can go.
You guys get all the way to the truck very, very quickly until you see that there is a wave, a sea of these creatures in the distance.
Oh shoot!
Can I hotwire the battery of the crashed truck to explode when I detonate it?
I like it. Give me a technology check with disadvantage. You are working quickly. Should you fail,
I will. I
you
will.
may die.
I will help.
You cannot give advantage to an already advantaged
oh,
person.
so, okay, yeah.
So, I mean, yes, you could help, but it would be narrative only.
Narratively, I help.
Technology.
Okay, you expose yourself to the danger. Congrats.
Yeah.
22.
22.
Oh, you need a 23.
The car randomly starts, but that's as close as you get.
I start.
It's very broken, but
Yeah.
it starts.
Okay.
All right.
I just honked the horn on that one.
Now they know where we are. What are you thinking?
Well, they're coming
They
toward
already
us
knew where
already.
you were.
They are indeed.
Provide cover fire. I'll drive.
Time is now.
All right.
Come
Jofthor will hop up in the back, like you did on the way. Who's riding shotgun?
I will perch
Hayes.
myself on like the front hood, with my legs kind of locked
Yeah.
in, and I will take out a necro sword in one hand and an antimatter dagger in the other,
Okay.
and I will act as like a sashimi set.
Are we
chef
going
as we
through
go.
I like
the wave?
that.
I thought we were going away from
You're
the
going
wave.
away from the
we're going
wave.
away.
They're on their way.
Oh,
They're on their way.
But just in case.
Pretend that's on the back bumper.
Yeah, I like it. So you all get on this vehicle and begin to drive. So here's what we're gonna do. Chase sequences are a little bit interesting in the way that I'm gonna run them here.
We're fitting 3 people in the 2-person cab as well.
Correct. So ultimately, we need 5 successes. If we don't get 5 successes, we fail, and we're gonna be in a totally different situation. And I'm gonna have to make a map on the fly.
Yeah.
However, if you get 3 failures, that's how you do it. That's how you fail. So 5 successes we need. Now, obviously, Scott's not able to do data here. He's not able to do all those other crazy 22s. So there's actually some risk here,
Yeah.
which is
You're like,
exciting.
Perfect.
Yes, amazing.
Stay there, Scott.
Yes. But ultimately, what I'm going to need all of you to do is act once, including Rupert Hayes, at the minimum, right? So obviously, we could have some fails. We could have all these things, but 5 successes. All of you are going to be rolling 5. You all succeed. Great. We're done. But if you fail, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me what you're doing, Scott, as a crazy amount of alien beings, these pink and purple and white nasty little buggers.
Well, can I do an acrobatics check?
Come on.
Are you asking what check we're doing?
I'm asking you, what are you doing as they're coming at you and they begin to gnaw at the heels of your vehicle?
Well, I'm kind of like I'm swiping and I'm either hitting them, pushing them away, or like pushing the buggy one way or another to avoid getting hit.
I like it. Acrobatics is good enough for me. I'm into it.
All right.
He begins doing backflips. That's good. I'm just having fun.
Just grab the rings.
Go ahead. Acrobatically, expertly pushing these beings out of the way.
That is 17.
17. Success.
Okay.
Okay.
Jofthor is just on the back. His tail is wrapped around one of the poles just to help stabilize him, and he's dual wielding pistols, and he's just shooting all
Okay,
behind.
just roll to hit.
Oh, just once? Or-
Roll plus your basically, roll to hit, because that's
Okay.
basically what it would be.
Okay.
It's a skill check, ultimately.
13.
So you're adding your proficiency bonus, which is +4.
Yes, just my attack bonus is +7,
Okay. And so you
and I rolled a
+7.
6.
Okay. What was the total?
13.
That is a fail. So, Jovthor, as Scott is sort of dodging around, doing side cartwheel flips, using his weapons to slice at these beings that are coming your way, you cowardly pull yourself towards the corner, and as Ewan hits a bump or two, shots go so wide, and then one of the beings that you should have been paying attention to sort of gnaws at the side of the truck and just rips the side of the tail off. Just gone.
Yeah.
All right, Ewan.
Driving.
Make
Piloting.
a piloting check. Love it. Perfect. He's bobbing, weaving. They're coming out from the side.
19.
You guys enter a sort of canyon, and they start to appear coming down, sliding down the side of this ravine, and then you dodge, weave, turn. Eventually, you drift as you take a hard turn, and then you continue as you are driving. That's what you do. Now, what do you do, Kane?
Imagine Kane would be, first off, the little guys needling anything comes within 60 feet. If
Obviously.
I see bigger ones, especially 2 or 3 bigger ones, I'm going to throw a fireball
Oh, I love it.
or a radiation
Now,
fireball.
let's make an Arcana check. Go ahead. Same as good enough to me. You don't even need to spend the slot. Just gonna be expert and cool.
It's going to be pretty good. 24.
All right. So you position the perfect fireball, perfect, nuclear bomb in the distance. As you see this ravine, you guys exit the ravine, and Kane just holds up his arm, and then there's a big blast, and a massive amount of rocks sort of come down and collect over the edge of this, and you see only the stragglers climbing over their dead brethren, getting over this pile of rubble, and continue, but you've stopped a considerable portion of them. Now, Rupert Hayes gets a roll, and I'm gonna just where'd he go?
When you lose the dice.
I don't know. I wouldn't let you count it. I'm gonna roll it again.
Oh no.
Natural Uno.
Oh, no.
So Rupert Hayes
Yeah.
is in the vehicle, or is he? Where did you put him?
I put him in the middle.
We left him behind.
Perfect. So he's in the middle seat. He's trying to figure out what to do with himself, and he's got his big revolver, and he's like, "Let me open the window." And he turns a little bit, and he sort of bumps Ewan, and Ewan's like, "Hey, whoa!" And he's slams into something, and they lose the other side of the truck. Basically, the whole door and the side of this. What's the word I'm looking for? The bed. The bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just gone. And you nearly popped a tire, but he bumped you, and he's like, "Watch it."
You watch it. I'll leave you here.
All right, now we're back. So we've got 1 fail,
We have 2 fails and 3 successes.
2 fails, and 3 successes
'Cause
already.
Jovthor
Holy
failed once.
cow. Okay, what are you going to do?
It's Zane's roll.
Are we back to Zane, or do we want to have somebody else try stuff?
I'll pilot again.
All right,
Yeah,
pilot.
the driving's happening
The
constantly.
driving is happening.
Right.
That is a 23.
That's a pass. He expertly gets Rupert to sit back down and continues to drive.
You want me to drive
You
again?
hit the gravel road, and they're still on your heels.
You want me to drive again?
No.
Now we can't. Too much.
You guys know the cost of failure.
Yeah, I know.
It's it's win or lose. We're at 1 or 1.
We're at balls and
Okay.
strikes,
You know what?
buddy. Swing either way.
Should I just do the same thing?
I mean, you absolutely,
swiping.
You absolutely could.
Keep
Yeah.
swiping?
If your roll is good, sure.
I
Is
can also.
is your minimum roll on that ridiculous though?
No.
For
It's 10
So it's 10, and then what do you add to that roll?
plus 7.
Plus 7, so 17. Okay.
It's it's 18.
If no, here's what I'm gonna say. So you got to roll, and you got to get at least a 22. And if you get at least a 22, you're golden. If you don't, then we're in trouble.
Well, what can go wrong? Let's try it.
don't say that.
So why did I just shoot him?
Hold on. It means he has to get a 15 or higher. That's
That
literally
does-
what that means.
That is what
That
that
is a-
means.
3/4 chance on a d20. That's
Am I-
25%.
Is this an ultimatum?
a fail.
No,
yes.
I'm saying if you
no,
want
20
acrobatics,
Yeah. Oh,
I want
Yeah.
acrobatics.
if you want acrobatics, a 15 or higher is what I'm gonna require.
I can just keep shooting him.
Yeah, that's probably better odds.
I can see him, and I have range
All right, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
instead of Mr. Swordman.
Sorting.
He was like, "Dang, 15 or higher sounds scary."
I don't like the look of that, Andy.
Oh no, that's a niner. Tweener, baby.
14.
14. All right.
It is.
I had a friend who grew up there.
Somebody help me.
Oh my gosh.
9.
Oh my goodness! I have to get this out.
9 again.
So,
All right, folks. We'll be right back with the magic of editing.
Woo! How do we?
Are we?
How do we do? Yeah.
Which side?
This one?
Where do we go?
Okay, hold on. Actually, folks,
Where do I go?
just go over me.
Okay.
Or yeah.
How do we get? I guess we can go under the camera.
Ooh, careful.
I guess once we get, then you're gonna lower your microphone probably. Woo! Hi, Ross.
Eels of the Fall.
There you go, sir.
Let's go! It worked. The team. And then I hold this.
Yeah, just
All right. Oh yeah. You got it. Yeah.
okay. Go ahead.
Our end's down.
I got it. We're good. Let's go! Woo!
That's a map.
Yes, it is. And that thing. Take the satellite off. No, just the satellite. Yep. Cool. Now they can see my face. That was fun. All right. So now I've got to get.
Damn.
I've got to get these guys. So get yourselves over there.
So we start on the outside. I
And
see.
then this is the red one. And then I want you to slam into that right there. Yep, just turn it. Bam. Now get your guys over there. Rupert is Rupert with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not Rupert. Sorry, Rupert is over here. He's this guy.
Should I also remove these
Yeah,
guys?
these guys are no longer necessary.
They died
Is this
fatally.
That was Leo. Yeah.
He died.
He's also not there.
No.
Not yet.
Now, obviously, all of these monsters are there. Do I leave them there, or do I add more because of your failures? I feel like this is already a very, very intense battle.
Yeah.
I mean, we were nice enough to
Especially-
fail because you wanted to use this
I'm gonna
map.
leave that. No. This is just this is part. I was nice with how I handled your failure.
We're just on the outside.
I'm gonna leave this right here. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, this is exciting. This is one of the most intense maps that I've made yet.
Okay.
And you can also
And I only have half my hit points.
unless
Hey, me too.
unless
Shut
Ewan
up.
is going to
Well,
unless Ewan is
not
going
quite.
to fly, then we don't necessarily need that big topper either.
I
but
mean,
I
leave it
just
there.
might.
would.
It's fine.
Well, then great. Leave it. Perfect. But just know that that is a satellite dish up there at the top. And you guys all crash, and you see as this place is being attacked, and you are there. I don't need this either.
roll initiative.
Okay. We back to recording?
No, we've been recording.
We're
yeah.
recording.
Oh,
It's
okay.
happened. They saw it. They saw it
I thought you
live.
had to build one.
No, dude, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. One second.
So get all your characters kind of in that wreckage there. You probably would have smashed to the side. You probably would have, just get yourselves there. Maybe Scott jumps off at the last second because he's badass.
Yeah, throw us forward.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
All right, so there's, like I said, I described the facility. This is what it looks like. You can now see it in person. Small outbuilding, 2 generators, big building, and the garage, like I said, it's all there.
Cool.
All right. So the garage doors open and Skid's tank and Sarge are inside the base.
Yes, I did indeed add some allies to this battle for you.
You're gonna have to tell Skids you wrecked his truck.
He's gonna be pissed.
I can still fix the other one.
All right, so let's roll some initiative.
20.
Wow.
Not nat, but still 20.
5.
Also 5.
15.
My dex is 2.
Yeah, my dex is also.
I'm gonna fix something.
Also +2?
Yeah, my dex is +2. So I rolled a 3.
These guys are dead. Just didn't write these. All right. So first we have Ewan. So Ewan, there you see a bunch of aliens.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to fly up top there. We should get rulers.
We have
Oh, cool.
2.
Yep. I've given you a few. How
Okay.
far are you flying? How far are you flying?
If I can reach up top, I'm going up top.
It's at 60?
I
I think you need to go the dash there. Make it all your move.
Sure.
What's your fly speed?
It's 30.
It's just
30.
you have a fly speed? Yeah.
Yeah,
Got it.
30.
Do you want to go 30 and then start firing from the sky? They don't seem to be having any ranged attacks.
Yeah, but I'll run out of fuel at some point, so I'll just get all the way up if I can.
Well, was it a minute?
Remember, you have either 3 attacks or double movement, right? So it's like you don't get to
I see
like.
what he's saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like you can start dealing a lot of damage right now, or you can be all the way up there.
Sure, then I'll attack the one that's by Rupert and I.
Are you gonna fly?
Sure.
All right, here you go.
Get some range. I still get my 3 if I do that. All right, if I'm partial.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you
Okay.
just move and then you start firing. I think that's half right there, right? Or do you need more?
That's 4 inches.
Here.
But those attacks
Close enough.
are
Do you need
going-
another extension? No, you got it. Perfect.
Those attacks are going to be 22, 24, and 15.
22, 24, and 15 on our minion friend.
The one by Rupert and I, yeah.
Yep. Those are the failures. The failure is going to take how much damage?
That's just a hit.
Yeah.
Just didn't know if 15 would pass.
Oh yeah. No, that's
It does.
It does.
Not my best. That's 22 damage.
22
Yep.
turns into a million little pieces. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take them off the table. Bam. Gone.
Bam.
Dead.
You bammed him.
He's
I
gone. He's dead. You have how many attacks was that?
3.
3? Yeah, that was as much as you needed. Great job.
Cool.
You shot him.
Very good. Now it is. Looks like the orbit. Operational
Are we going to
base.
get them on comms?
Operational base intergalactic team. I don't know. They currently are unawares.
What?
That we're out here?
Well, I guess
or-
they have the investigation of all these monsters coming out there. Yeah, they're in.
They also have the camera room, too.
They're
Oh,
in.
yeah, they know that
They're
the
in.
stuff's coming.
They know what's
Yeah.
going on. All right. So then we're gonna have.
They may not know that we're coming, but they know that the aliens are coming.
Yeah.
Get this out here.
That's what they're going to do about it,
I
though.
love this table. It's awesome.
Do we still have the original stat sheets for those 3?
For those 3, no, I've given them NPC stat blocks.
And NPC voices.
I did indeed. I had my.
I like
I have
voices.
all the things, and it's not here. There we go.
Dice?
If you want to know what I mean when I say the original stat sheets, Orbit 21 was originally a one-shot from, 2 years ago?
And
Yeah.
now,
2.5?
here we are.
What'd you play in that?
I played Skids.
And you played.
Tank.
Oh, that's right.
And then our great friend Jacob played Sarge.
Yeah. All right. So
Go watch that. Scroll back, find it, and if you see any other
he
videos that are
is
interesting.
going
It's fun.
to. He can make 3 attacks here if he wants. But he's got to move out. All right. So
Who does?
Skids is gonna move. He has extra movement, so he's gonna move 40 feet out of the space. Yep.
Out of the garage.
Yep.
8.
Careful, that's not floor's not attached. All right, so he gets there, and he's just gonna blast that guy right there in front of him. Just bam. Here we go.
Bam.
Are these the minis you guys used for that too?
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
They're a
No.
little less
The,
sophisticated.
Yeah, we
I
did
think
not have good minis at the time.
they're either on the shelves
I
over
see.
there or on top of the fridge.
They are. You can grab them if you want.
Yeah, I'll go
They're on
grab
top
them.
of the fridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Put them up there. All right, so he's going to fire a lot. See how he does. He hits on one of them, so he's going to deal 9 damage to that one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are original.
Nice.
9
Oh,
on
yeah.
that one.
They're literally spacemen painted blue.
That's cool.
Yes, our mini game has
All right, pop that guy on there right there.
So that's number 1.
oh, okay. That's
Number 1 is taking damage.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to do it.
yeah.
1 is taking 9 damage.
Only 9?
Yep.
That's what he did.
Wow.
Come
Must
on,
have
Skid.
missed.
Be better.
Yep. All right. Now this is big combat. It's gonna be here the rest of the night. Here we go. Now it is Sarge. He's going to open the door.
Small door.
Small
Hodor?
door after all.
Hodor?
Front door.
Where,
That's Sarge.
What?
Where's Tank?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Where's Tank?
Tank's inside there.
Oh.
Tank's outside, moving crates. Remember?
Yeah.
He was
Now
doing
he's gonna
that.
fire at the big guy back there.
Is that an alpha?
Fine too. I'm gonna see if I can't shoot a bunch and do really well, because this would be really, really nice.
What's he going to say while he's doing it?
Come here, you son of a bitch! That actually all hits. Sick. So he's gonna deal to number 2. It's just too many enemies. Never do this to yourself, people.
Hey, do what you got to do. That's
There you go.
close enough.
I will do my best to help you
There's
keep track.
27 damage
Damn.
to number
He
2.
shot him all right.
Just and then the monster's like,
As you do.
remember that weird little echo? It's all there. Sick. And then finally Tank. Tank appears. He's gonna pop out that door. He's gonna shoot that thing too. He's literally just gonna stand right there and he's gonna fire.
What does he say? For the kitten.
I don't know what he says. He fires.
Says for glory.
Ooh, do I do? All right,
Wrong show.
Andy, should I use his one good one right now, or should I save it?
Against the alpha?
Well, you know me. I'd save it.
Well, you're Tank right now. So what would he do?
Just shoot him.
All right, here you go.
Shoot him.
Natural 20,
Ooh.
a natural 19, and a natural 3. So 2 of them are gonna hit, but obviously one of them's doubled, so it's like all 3 hit. So that's gonna be 27 points of damage.
He's taking 54.
He has taken 54. Good for him. That's all of my orbits. Frickin' that guy.
Rupert.
No, the big brute.
Number 2.
Yep.
His name.
He
number
cannot. He
2.
cannot charge, but he can make 3 attacks over there.
So where's he going to go?
He's gonna just go for Tank, and he's going to try to make 3 attacks.
Try to get some Oh,
Is he going through the window?
I'm gonna hit on
doorway.
2 of them.
Is that a doorway or a window?
the doorway.
Okay.
Tank has
Close
taken
Yeah, close enough.
14 points of damage as the monster just smashes him with his claws. All right. Now it is Scott.
Scott Bot.
Right.
Bot Scott.
Scott, I think, is going to follow an old Jedi's advice and get the high ground.
Okay.
You have a climb.
So I have a climb. Is my walking speed, which is 30, which is how much on a ruler? 6 inches. And I'll bonus action dash to get up to the top of the dish.
Platform.
So he climbs. Like Grievous.
And then
Give him the elbow.
give him the elbow.
People's elbow.
Drop from the sky.
And his name is Johnson.
If I'm up here, has this guy back here seen me?
No.
You can just
Proscenium?
use your you used your movement and your
You are
bonus
currently not being seen, so you can stealth.
action. Yeah,
Okay.
with your action.
Okay.
No, he can bonus action stealth.
Well, he
So
used his bonus action to dash.
I mean, either way.
so
That's
you have
right.
to use your
It's
action
either
to
way.
stealth, yeah.
Action to self.
Or bonus action to stealth.
or
and
bonus
action
action
dash.
stealth action. Yeah,
Well, I already bonus action dash.
it's the same either way.
Right, we're just being silly.
Oh.
So, stealth. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
it. Yep. He passed. All right, next. No, I'm just kidding.
It's so true though.
The minions, all the little guys.
Oh. Biscuits.
All right, so they have a.
Bye.
I'm just going to tell you their movement
Biscuits.
speed,
Oh, boy.
and then if they are not there, then they're going to dash. So they have a 40-foot movement speed.
Oh, wow.
Get me towards the nearest creature. They're all mindless. I mean, they're not mindless. They're hive mind, but they're going nearest. Now that includes a window.
Hive-mindless.
So this way for this guy is through the building. That is the fastest way for him to get there, right? I think so.
That logically makes sense.
So for where's my ruler? Give me 40.
I don't know.
So 40 would be 8, like you said. So 8, that puts him, boom, in the building.
Oh, jeez. They can do that.
Oh yes, they can go through windows.
They fly now?
They fly now. All right.
So
And then
stupid.
this guy, that guy doesn't move. He's not one of these.
Oh,
He's not important enough.
apparently not.
By the
You
way,
would know,
love the
right?
paint job on these.
Thank
You know
you.
which ones are and are not
Yeah.
important? Yeah.
This is back when I didn't really know how to paint.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, could have fooled me.
I've gotten a lot
Not knowing
better.
how to paint.
I've gotten a lot better. All right, now those guys over there, you moving them?
Yes, I can.
He's probably going to attack. He's actually probably going to get an attack. Yes! Oh, man, I love it. Oh, he's going to do his pounce attack.
Rawr.
Is it 20 feet? Did he move at least 20 feet? No.
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 But to the guy behind him? You bet.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that guy is just going to get a free attack
It's
here.
that guy. Yep. That's the one.
Oh, man, I hit him. So the
gotta move him in two.
Skids
Yeah.
is going to take 8 points of damage. And then...
Gonna move that guy in two.
Yeah, so once he does the pounce attack. I
No, we've already done that. The other guy wasn't.
No, the other guy's going to get a pounce attack. We're going to see.
This-
I have to make a saving
the 8
throw.
points of damage.
Strength save. Oh, yeah. 26. And then... So that means that... That means I don't get anything. And then that one...
This one?
So move that one there. That was my attack that I just took. That one right there is going to move in the direction of Rupert.
This one?
Yep. He's going to try to make a pounce attack. Natural 20. Fudge.
Bye, Rupert.
No, the pounce doesn't count. Actually, I need to make a save. So that's Rupert's save. Rupert saves.
Oh. Yay.
Just,
Nice.
dice economy. Good for Rupert.
Yeah.
And then, is there any other nearby monsters that I have not moved? That one over there.
That one, but he's not a...
No,
this one?
That one, yep. You bet.
That
Those
one.
are the failures. Move him 40 feet, 80 feet to the nearest enemy.
So that's either towards
Tank
Sarge
or
or
Sarge or
Looks like Kane is the
Thor.
closest to me.
Joe Thor is. He's right
technically
behind the
Joe.
Oh,
Thor.
Joe Thor?
I mean,
Alright.
he's right by Kane, so...
Move 80 feet to the nearest enemy that I can see.
That you can see.
Yep.
I don't
they
think you
are,
can see Tank.
They are dumb little boys.
Oh.
All right. So that's... Does he actually get to you? That's
Yeah.
scary.
Oh,
He
yeah.
cannot
Oh,
attack
yeah.
you.
He gets to both of us.
Yeah,
He cannot
100%.
attack you. He just action dashed.
Yeah, he gets right
So
up in
that
our
is
face.
it for those guys. This is so much fun. I love it. And now, so that was the 14. And now we're at the 8. Rupert Hayes. Rupert Hayes is within melee. Let me see what. this guy can
Yes,
do.
the failure is right on top of him.
So much fun.
He tried to pounce and failed.
Kind of like a kitten.
Now he's just lashing out emotionally.
Meow.
All right. So, I didn't know he had advantage on initiative rolls. Let's see how if he actually was better. Nope.
Wait, Rupert Hayes has some... No?
Advantage on initiative. Good for him.
Good for him. Yeah, I'm just keeping my headphones off because I want to be moving stuff around.
Oh, bonus action dodge roll. Move up to 15 feet. Movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So he's going to 15 feet, take a dodge roll, and then shoot him in the side of the head.
Ooh.
Barrel roll.
And use his weapon known as Magnus.
Oh.
Magnus the Magnum.
We'll see.
Magnus rolls a natural 18 on the die.
That hits.
You see as his weapon ignites in fire and then blasts him in the side of the head, dealing 24 points of damage, killing it instantly.
I'm going to ask
did.
you one question. Do you feel lucky?
And you see as it's so hot in his hand, it drops it to the floor.
What?
Ah, yep. Overheat. Overheat property.
He does not.
Oh.
He's currently not able to use the arm that it's designed for.
Oh.
Makes sense.
He'll pick it up on his turn. Be great.
Yeah, luckily there's a lot of... It's very cold here.
Yeah. All right. So now Rupert Hayes is done. It is now. Who has the higher dex, Jofthor or Kane?
Equal.
Equal.
Pick your favorite.
I'll go first.
I will go.
okay.
Since it's melee range, he's gonna shocking grass. Him.
Touch him.
20, dirty 20 to hit.
Great.
And then that is 3d8.
There they are.
5.
Total?
But I'm going to use 2 charges to bump that up to 12 damage.
Oh, there you go.
12 damage. Give it a number and call it 12. I got it. I can do the 12.
Yeah.
What number is it?
3.
Hopefully that won't matter.
To me, I'm just for fun. I'm just for those at home. I'm trying a new system where I'm only labeling the ones that live because I do anticipate that a lot of them will die in that first thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be like, well, number 4 now. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. Trying it. See if it works. Feels good. All right. Now it is Kane.
I'm also going to shock and grasp him. But
Great.
mine's not electricity, it's radiation.
You guys both hug him.
Better.
So in that moment, Jofthor walks up, shakes his hand together, boom, defibrillates him. He doesn't die, so Kane tries the same, but this time with
It
cancer.
looked fun.
You're gonna microwave him.
I mean, it's not wrong. 27.
27 does hit.
Man,
What, you never microwaved a hamster?
Yeah, he's dead.
I've never owned one.
I didn't say you had that.
Well, I rolled as bad as
Fair.
you rolled on those dice, which I
That'd
know
be
you
your
did because
hamster.
the total.
Yeah.
That's how good I rolled.
2 2s and a 1.
So, 18 radiant damage.
How much is that total? That's enough to kill it, I believe.
I think so.
You said 18? Yes.
20.
Yep.
So that's
16,
so that's 30 damage.
Oh, you're
He
right.
dead.
It was 20.
It kills it. It's dead.
Yeah, it's
It
dead.
takes 34 points of damage. It's dead.
It's been microwaved.
Yeah, it did.
Boom. I'm imagining, though, as you do that, it sort of just like explodes in a bunch of green blood. I don't know. You're microwaving it from the inside, so it probably bursts.
Ugh.
That's super gross.
I'm going to move.
Okay, Kane, move.
Where am I going to move to?
All right, now it's our psychic friends.
Great.
One of those guys.
And what's my wisdom? Plus
Move me
0.
around behind the truck, like in between the truck and the satellite dish.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
So, the white, the ones with the accents of white, there are 3 of them. Those are our spider-like guys, if you remember fighting them. Those are the ones that resemble the spider-like beings.
Oh, back on
Oh,
Nimbus
really?
and the
Yep,
power plant.
right?
There.
This is the ones that this is what I was trying to describe.
Yeah.
All right, so now they have a movement speed of 30 feet, so half of a ruler. They are not quite as dumb, however, they are just trying to get to an enemy. So, looks like I can get to here with him. Now, what's my range for my psychic grasp? What?
10 feet.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
5 feet?
There we go. Well, hold on. What's the range on that?
15 feet.
I love it. So basically, you see as these creatures are if I can, he's going to move.
He's closer to Skids.
I know where he's closer to, but and then that one.
Is he just gonna attack me?
Now that one
Yeah.
is going to... That one's going to look at you.
Menacingly.
Look at you through the thing, and I'm going to cast the thing in a second.
He can see where it was, apparently.
I believe you're going to probably make a wisdom save. However, before that happens, I need both Kane and Jovthor to make a dexterity saving throw. As I'm casting
Nice.
Psychic Bolt.
14.
For my second dex save of this night. Natural 20.
Wow. 14. Let me just check that save. Fail.
Of course.
But you do succeed.
It happens, man.
So you are going to take half on a successful one, despite your natural 20. And then I'm gonna save us all some time. Instead of Jaden trying to do math, let's just have it do it for me. All right, not as bad as I thought. Really not as bad as I thought. You guys are going to take 29 total damage as a Psychic Bolt blasts. Now you're going to take half that, of course, Kane. As Kane expertly dodges out of the way. It's almost as if he felt it coming.
You good, Ross?
Yep. Just fine. And now,
Fine.
this one over here is going to try the same on our good friend Sarge. Sarge is going to succeed, and I'm just going to use the same roll. And he's going to take... What did you take?
14.
Okay. He's going to take... Sarge is going to take 14 damage.
Sarge 14.
All right. That was terrifying. And now the
Yeah.
third one is over there, and he's looking at Jovthor like he's a tasty thing. And he's going to say, in your mind... And then you feel the need to, with one word, power down. He says, off, and casts command. Let me just make sure that you make a wisdom save, I think, right?
It's going to be just a straight D20 roll.
And make a wisdom save, I think.
I might use a different dice.
Yep, wisdom save.
Good luck, sir.
He casts
No,
command.
I have enough D20s.
Do it, buddy.
Oh, no.
3.
Okay, basically he says down. Your choice of how to interpret that.
Lays down on the floor.
Jovthor will just collapse.
All right. So he drops to the ground.
Jovthor prone.
Yes, he is prone. Do you need a prone ring?
Yes, please.
There's not one on the carabiner?
No, that's just numbers.
Oh, I see.
Just
Do I take any damage?
stand him up and give him the prone ring. I don't believe in knocking minis over because normally I don't paint the bottoms. Saves time.
It's true, though.
I'm kidding. I painted the bottom.
Do I take any damage with that?
No, you just
okay.
you just
Always
stop.
drop prone.
I'm pretty sure on your turn is when that happens.
You said sit and stay.
Yeah. So you just on your turn you do nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Now it is back to the top. Ewan. Did you not go, Kane?
I'll go right after him.
He didn't go.
You're right.
Ewan.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at what... just telling Jovthor to stop. After I get up there.
So one
I'm
of
going to
them.
move there first.
Yeah, okay, so move
So he gets up there. Yep. You can remove
Yeah.
the flight
Yep.
things. Yep.
Got it.
Well,
Just for when he moves.
For now.
would it count as a second move to get to kind of like the edge next to Scott? Or would that still be
No,
part
you
of
can get
first
there.
move?
It's part of your first move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I'm going to take all 3 shots.
At the one that just commanded Jovthor.
Yep, and that's 2 14s and a 22.
14 totals or 14 just
2 14s to hit and a 22 to hit.
Wait, so what? Sorry, which one commanded me?
so 14 does not hit.
Figures.
What was the other one?
22.
22 does.
Unless I'm mistaken. I don't know which one.
Pretty sure it's the one it is.
Yes, you're attacking the takers.
5.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is going to be number.
Is command concentration?
Command is 1 round.
That is
Try to say
I don't-
Ross. Now my dice rolls are
4,
bad.
5.
Or follow the command on its turn. If you die, You do not drop prone. I'm gonna make a ruling that narratively it doesn't make sense. He commands you to drop prone, and no,
Because it goes on his turn.
you're right. It's fine. Rules is written. Your life sucks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nailed it. All right, now we are
I already knew
at.
that.
That was Ewan.
Yeah.
I think it's the brute. He's over there attacking. He's gonna take 3 attacks.
Wait,
would
do
it
we
be-
go with the
Oh no, you're right. The orbit goes.
orbit goes?
They're 18. You're
Would it
right.
be worth it for you to put your cards in initiative order?
No, I wrote them. Just at this point, we're in it.
If he has a system, let's trust the system.
Oh no, we have to try everything. It's fun.
Sure.
So they're gonna attack. Yes, this is not the system I will be using in the future, but I have to try because it's never stop improving.
Are we doing the Sarge or the?
I'm gonna do tank first.
Yes, all of them.
So tank drops his gun. He's with melee. He's like, screw it, and he's gonna pull out his weapon. He's got like a glowing orange punching dagger and just starts going.
Cool.
As you do.
Oh, all of them missed. 3, 5, and 5 on the die,
Ooh, that's
Tank.
not gonna cut it.
and he's
better.
attacking the strongest guy there. He's going and just hitting the carapace like it's nothing. Not like it's nothing, like it's carapace. All right, so now it is Sarge
Very much
is right
something.
there. Sarge is going to take his shots. He's feeling good. Natural 20 on the die.
Nice.
And then the other one hits and one of them misses. So we're looking at another 27 points of damage
To big boy.
to Big Boy.
Number 2.
Number 2. 27 on top of 54 is
70. It's 81.
nice. I don't even need a
81,
calculator when I get you guys.
You're welcome.
81 points of damage. He's bloodied indeed. I'm still under, but I just like saying it.
Just about.
Now it is the last one. Skids is finding himself in a pickle.
With 2 different.
But he's going to try to attack them on his left and on his right. He sees one has been slightly injured. He's going to first try to attack that one. But he goes wide on both attacks. He's going to take his third to still try to get that one down. Does indeed hit on the third one. And deals 6 points of damage to number 1, I believe.
Yes, 15 damage total.
He's still up. However, he is bloodied and he's yelling with a strange echoey sound. All right, now it is the brute. Now it is the brute's turn. The brute squad. I am the brute squad. It's from,
You are the brute squad.
ooh, some of those look juicy
Cover it up
as
now.
the attacks do penetrate Tank's armor, and Tank is going to take. Let me just double check this. Ooh, he takes 18 points of damage.
18.
So he's taking 14.
He's at 32.
Thank
Who
you.
does?
Tank. Tank's taking 32 points of damage.
Good thing he's a tank.
Indeed. He looks dandy. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying my best here.
No.
Minions are.
Jane, you're doing great.
Thank you. Let me know if it's boring at any time, and I'll try to make louder noises. 14 on this guy. They rolled. Nope, Scott. Go ahead, Scott.
Scott.
Scott!
Scott is.
Hiding.
Scott's up there.
Yeah.
Scott's currently hiding.
He's hiding underneath the satellite dish that is slowly turning.
I think Scott is going to do a heroic jump dive with his laser half sword.
Onto.
That is not you.
That is not me.
You wish.
You win.
You ran. Do you
Uh,
want to go for the other guy, maybe?
Those are funny.
And knock him down. You guys got him. Y'all ganging up on him, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
I'm
taking.
not.
He's
you
taking
wanna,
5.
You want to maybe
hit
go for the
points.
ones that are by themselves and not in a large fireballable group?
Okay. I guess I'll save players before NPCs.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
That
There's a
skid
big-
seems all right
There's a big
now,
tank
right?
over there.
Right?
Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna shoot?
I was
What are you
gonna jump and samurai slash on one of these guys.
Ooh.
Yes, but if you miss, you take
A lot of damage.
for every 5 of these a d6.
Yes.
I'm adjusting that rule.
Yeah.
I know
okay.
it's normally d10.
Yeah, I was going to say, what? Wait, for every.
For every d10, it's a d6. I don't like that. D5. Every 5, it's a d6. Not D.
Every 5 inches.
Okay,
Yes.
maybe I helped.
No,
you
every
get-
5
Maybe I
every
help.
5 feet.
Maybe I help the boys out first, and I just shoot this guy.
That's a good call.
It's a safe option.
You could have hit him. It'd have been cool.
I can still do the cool thing. Just do it. I'll just do it later.
I'm starting to think the jetpack would have been the safer option.
Why don't you go invisible now?
Yes.
I have a short resting.
All right.
That's why.
Yeah, so I'll surprise attack with my repeater blaster. Let's see.
That was loud.
Sorry. So I started blasting.
13 hit.
It does not.
All right. well,
Rats.
I'm going to hide.
Oof. That's a bad roll.
That was a horrible roll.
Yeah, those takers.
Wait, that was
Want
with
it.
advantage?
That was with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the high ground, Anakin.
No, I
Well, there's also that.
Also, sneak attack.
Which means that you should have been rolling with advantage from up top there.
You can try and hide again.
Do you want me to try again?
Hands off the chess piece.
Noted.
Yep.
It only applies to you guys.
You could
feel
try
like
and
that's
you
fair.
could still bonus action hide.
I did.
Oh,
He
we
just
just
succeeds.
assume it succeeds
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it does now.
21
yes.
minimum.
He cannot roll
All
lower
right,
than
the
They can't see you. You can't see them.
minions,
So all the minions inside and the 2 attacking skids.
yeah, and they have 40 feet of movement.
Which, if you ignore walls,
I didn't ignore walls. I'm going through doors and windows.
Sarge is about to have a really bad day.
They have climb speed too, so that's why I'm like,
hit.
at this point, I'm like, whatever. And they're nasty. They don't have hands
Yeah, pincers.
How do they have climb speed if they don't have hands?
because they like pincery.
Yes, because they
Stab
puncture.
their way
Did I
in.
move this
Yeah.
guy?
Kind of like
No,
a
you have
kind
not
of like a mountain climber, where they just stab their way up.
Or a goat?
Can you imagine that? Just like pouring through
I
the
want to
building.
say no, but I know that's factually
There's
correct.
one in that room.
If it's
Oh, I think I
Yes.
moved
more
oh, no, I
than
did.
90 degrees.
Yeah.
They do that. Goats are like that.
That's terrifying. So just emerging out from the doorway, just
5 of them.
just these monsters. Ooh, hello, my hand.
Hi, Jade Sand.
So then the those 2 guys are definitely going to attack skids.
Skid mark.
Yeah.
Soon to be.
No,
if all
Skids
goes
is
according to
fine.
plan-
He's gonna be fine.
I bet he has more AC than we think.
I'll tell you, their AC is 19.
That's pretty good
For the failures?
No.
Oh, jeez.
That's
To
for
hit
the
them?
orbits. No,
To
for,
hit them?
However,
to hit the orbits.
and now they
yeah.
do have pack tactics, so those 2 right there are going to attack with advantage.
I thought you meant the
Natural
aliens.
20,
Oh gosh.
and then a natural 19 on the other advantage one. So that means that they're both going to do damage. So he's going to take 16 points of damage on the first one and 8 on the second one, which is obviously
He's now at 32 damage.
he's now at 32 damage.
He's now at 32 damage.
Oh my gosh, that's not good for him.
No, it's not.
Or anyone.
How much HP do they have?
I don't know, plenty. Do you really want to know?
No.
Non-infinite. We'll say
lot.
that.
All right,
I mean, I
now
wasn't
that is
worried
their
that it would-
turns.
that's what he said about memory. Too,
I think
though.
Sarge is in a pickle.
Oh, Sarge is.
He needs to move.
Yeah, he does.
Sarge is doing Sarge things.
Now that was the minions.
He's probably going to turn around and start shooting.
It's okay.
like,
Rupert
while
Hayes,
yelling.
though, he picks up his gun off the ground. Rupert Hayes picks up his gun off the ground, and he's going to look at that guy right there, and he's going to do another Magnus shot.
Skadoosh.
Is this his magnum open?
It is at a nat 20.
Is that his second Matt 20? I think it might be.
I don't know.
Let's go, Rupert.
This
Hayes.
die is nasty. It's like nasty.
Is that
blue.
the new green die?
No, it's the. I mean, maybe my neon green die from a long time ago.
Okay.
Long
Shout out
time
to
ago.
Glass Cannon. He does have 2 attacks though. Let's see what the other one does, just in case. Natural 19,
No!
brother.
Wait, can you shoot
What's his
twice?
threat range?
Can you?
Not if he uses the Magnus on the first one. You're right. But the first one is going to be
Oh,
a
you're
lot
right.
of. Is going to be a lot of damage. Damage.
Damn witch.
Damn wage.
Dowage.
Damn wage is what brings us together.
18. 18 on the first one. So
okay.
he takes 18. How much? How many? What was that one before?
That's he is not that
Number
this is
3?
the first. No, this is number 5. This is the first time it's taken damage.
Oh, number 5 is taking 18 points of damage.
Yeah.
Good for that one.
I feel like I shouldn't destroy the base we're going to be needing later.
Probably.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah, dude, these guys are nasty. They have a lot of health. Now, what is Rupert going to do with the rest of his turn?
Does he have a grenade or anything like that?
He's a rogue.
Is he going to bonus action
Bonus
stealth?
action hide.
I mean,
Does he also climb walls?
He's going to move to behind the truck. He's going to hide.
Makes sense.
Understandable.
I would too if I was in his position.
15 on the die. I'm hidden.
he's a detective.
Yeah, he's an inquisitive boy.
That's right.
All right, now Hubert Hayes has concluded his turn, which makes it Kane or Jofthor. I think it's Jofthor. Jofthor.
Jofthor.
Can I-
Technically, you can decide every round, but
Oh,
Can I do anything?
I'll go first then.
because you're both literally the same. So
Right. But can I do anything?
Other than fall
you
prone.
You had.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a free wisdom save because playing is more fun than not.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm fine with.
Make a wisdom save.
Also
If you
succeed.
succeed, nothing happens.
13.
You suck.
I'm well aware.
The psychic energy retains in your mind, and you lie prone. All right, Kane.
Help! Please.
I'm trying.
I see
boy.
I see some people up there.
Help me! That's what you sounded like.
I know.
I'm gonna need to have some deck saves.
Help.
From all those boys over there.
You're not gonna hit this giant mass of nasty boys.
Well, then I'd be destroying most of the building.
Yeah, I don't care. All right,
We
so
do.
I need to make deck saves.
We
for-
might.
We're gonna roll one deck save for those entire monster group. You ready? I failed.
Okay. I assume you're doing it just far enough
Oh, no,
away
wait,
not
there's
to
another
hit
monster
skids.
there.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
idea. I'm
So,
very
yeah, it's a
certain I
fail.
can hit all 3 of them.
So it's a fail on the failures and a fail on the takers.
Those
Fail
look
on
like
the
numbers.
Dude, if he rolls like really well though,
20, 20 only 23
only 23 he says.
radiant damage.
So he kills that entire group of 3
Boom.
or 2.
Gosh, I'm glad I didn't jump on him.
And then
And then number 5 takes.
I wouldn't have done it if you'd have
Number
jumped on
5.
it.
you said 23
Yeah,
damage?
okay.
Okay.
23.
20.
On number whatever that is.
All right.
Who I assume has already taken some damage.
But yes, he has taken 41 damage.
Ugh, that's not good.
Does no good.
That's not good for me. All right, so now it is Kane just blowing up stuff. That's amazing. Those are our psychic friends. Our psychic friend is pissed, and
Which one?
Like he's drunk?
is pissed off.
Oh.
Not the British kind.
And neither Kane nor Jofthor have moved out of psychic bolt range. So I'm going to make them both make a deck save again.
I automatically fail.
You do. Well, yeah.
You do?
It's prone.
Yeah.
Bomber.
I am incapacitated.
makes
Incapacitated.
See, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's worse this time.
That's not
I'm
Only
dead.
8.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Ooh.
You're both going to take 30.
I'm dead.
You're dead?
Well, I'm at 21, so I drop down to 0.
Oh, he's unconscious.
Joe Thor's just like the friggin'.
That's no good.
He's like Kenny on South Park.
Yeah, seriously.
Man. So that was a lot of damage.
If,
That-
Sorry,
if
Rob.
I
you
get,
level-
I get 2 of those a day.
No, you were doing it right. I am just mad at my rolls.
Yeah.
If any of you lovely watchers would like to do the stats on how many hit points I've lost total, I
Your
would.
own math.
If you'd have said that when we started, I'd have kept up.
One like for one Joe Thor death.
It's pretty close here.
I mean, yeah.
If the takers take. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say. Takers take.
If I die, I die.
All right. So
Apparently,
whose
since I can't
turn
roll
is it
tonight.
now? It is. That was the psychic friend. The other psychic friend is over there. He's gonna do what they do best. So he actually, now that he sees that his swarm has made it over there and that everybody's well taken care of, he's going to move over here. And begins looking deeply at this generator over here. Uh-oh, spaghetti uh-ohs.
What?
Now, that one all the way over there is going to walk up to Jovthor.
Just
Take a nice little bite.
No, actually. I'm going to begin...
Is he going to turn me into one of them?
He begins to drool really, really, really aggressively. And the drool that is coming out of his mouth is like an ooze that is like reddish. It like starts green and then it gets red as it reaches the air. It's very bizarre. And then that ooze starts to go all over your body.
I love that.
And so I'm going to see if I succeed. Actually,
Yes.
according to... Let me double check. You need to make a Constitution save.
Okay, I actually have a +5 in the Constitution saving throw. So
Even
I'm-
while unconscious. I can only do this while you're unconscious. So go ahead and make a Constitution save.
14.
14. Let me just double check.
+5.
9 + 5.
Okay.
14 total.
All right. So, Jovthor, you are...
Is that a fail?
no, you are stabilized. But you are...
Starting to metamorphose.
Nope. You are stored in a sort of like ooze ball.
Oh.
Gelatinous cube.
Hey, congratulations, you're not dying.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That works. I'm not dying.
I mean, that is step
least do
one
not
for
resist.
turning people is to make them not die. Step
true.
2, well, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
That was awesome. Now the last one has already done his thing. Yep, we're dead. All right. We're dead.
We're done.
All right. So now we're back to the top. Ewan.
I'm shooting at whatever's by Jovthor.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Yes. From the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Man, really? That is 25, 23, and 18.
25, 23, and 18. All hit.
Good.
On the taker.
Yes, the one by me. Number 1, I think. No, number 4. I lied. Number 1 is dead.
Number 1.
31 points of damage.
31 points of damage on that guy? How
Yep.
much has he taken so
Holy
far?
He's taken 5, so he's only at 36 points of damage.
Oh. Well, then freaking who cares? What number was he?
4.
I don't even have 4 written down. He's taking 31. Good for
And
him.
This is why I also keep track.
No, it's good. Because you're like, Jaden, you're bad at combat.
No.
Who told him 5?
It's more for my own personal. Be like, okay, who do we need to focus on?
No, it's good. It's good. It's actually really smart. All right. So, Ewan, you took all 3 shots at that guy?
Yep.
And you did a lot of damage to him.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
Trying to think what else I can do that's beneficial.
You can move around to the other side of the platform.
You can start taking shots at
Maybe
it.
start taking
Sarge
shots.
is about to be SOL. I mean, Skid's going to obviously go over there and help him, but Sarge might be in trouble.
You jump at the other side of that barrier.
What barrier are you talking about?
The one right in front of him.
Yeah, but I'm at like
No,
half
he
health.
needs to, not you.
Oh, I see.
I'm saying you can move closer if you wanted to.
I'll stay on the platform, but I'll move to that side.
Yeah. You could also yell something down encouraging. It's a free action.
You got this.
Love it.
Sarge is now encouraged.
Yeah, Sarge, did you tell him that there's monsters behind him?
Sure.
Behind you.
You don't have
Behind
to.
you.
Role play it.
Behind you.
He turns and is like, oh crap. You don't need to turn him. There's no facing in Dungeons and Dragons. It's just fun.
Camera.
Apparently awareness.
Oh, okay. All right. You're right.
Oh no.
I love playing with toys. All right. So Sarge goes, shoot.
That's a good idea.
All right, Sarge. What you going to do, buddy? What are you going to
I
do?
never suspected they come from inside the building.
No, I know. He probably didn't. Do I use my action to close the door? Then I don't have to deal with those guys for a while? And then suffer potentially.
What you could do is have Sarge attack, and then Skids goes over and closes the door.
It's a good idea. Instead, I'm going to throw a concussion grenade.
Yes.
And then I'm going to see if they're all deafened,
What's
which
the
I'm going
range
to
on
say
that?
removes their psychic connection.
Oh.
That makes sense.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Interrupts their concentration.
Boom, baby.
Nice.
Psychic connection busted.
And boom,
So
goes
now
the dynamite.
the 4 of those guys are all. The 5th one back there, he's all, whatever. No, they're not dead.
Oh.
They're just
Psychically.
psychically.
Tip them over.
They're just So they're gonna basically spend their turn doing nothing.
That
which
works.
is good.
Oh, you said concussion grenade. My bad.
Yeah, you got it. Now it is Skids.
That worked better
So
than he expected.
Skids is gonna go up behind that guy. Yeah. Actually, no, he's just gonna stand right there. He's gonna stand. No, pull him up to the thing,
Yeah.
and just start firing. Bang, 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 bang.
That's what he says, too,
Please
while
kill
he's
him.
doing it.
Please kill him.
He says, bang, 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 bang.
3 shots. We got this. Come on, Skids.
I hit on all 3.
Nice.
Let me just take the damage here. So it's 27 points of damage to
Yes.
that number. What is that one?
Number 5.
Number 5.
five.
Takes
What's Matt?
27.
40. That's 68 points of damage.
He's still up.
Is he bloody at least?
Oh yeah.
Good.
He's indeed bloodied. Yeah, I think the secret is printing all of the stat blocks out. That's the secret. It sucks, but it's true. All right. So now it is the 3rd one. Tank is just doing his job, and he's going to try and continue to stab because he's stuck. He can't get out. He's just right there in this doorway. 10, 11, and 11. How does that do when he adds his modifiers? He's attacking the alpha, which is a 17.
Surely it's higher modifiers than that.
He's got a +6 on each attack here, so he gets 2 of the attacks. So he's going to deal 10 points of damage to that monster.
10.
Yes. So 81,
91.
91.
Yeah.
Good for Tank. Just die, please.
At least he's polite.
He's nice.
It's like that
like his
scene from
mama raised him.
Wolfenstein.
Just. All right. That was where my orbit man, Brute, is right there back at him. Stupid. Now here's this Brute is being stabbed at. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna use his psychic powers.
Ooh.
Because Brutes have psychic powers.
He has psychic powers?
They always have psychic powers. They've had psychic powers this whole time.
Of course. Why not? Why would they not have psychic powers?
Why do you think people love Andre the Giant?
Because of his psychic powers?
Because of his psychic powers.
I thought it was his gentle demeanor.
I thought it was because he died.
No, apparently it's because of
No,
his
people
psychic
liked him after he
powers.
died.
I thought it was because he had to take dumps in bathtubs.
Really?
True story.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, think
Normal
about what
toilets
toilet would
couldn't hold
hold him.
I mean, didn't he drink like 37 beers and pass out in the lobby of a hotel or something like that?
Man, 37. It would take that many.
What a guy.
Don't quote me on the number, but it was some ridiculous
Didn't even
amount.
I'm
kill a
going to
case of
ask you a
40.
serious question. Do you believe that Kane has shown that he is Kane in this combat? Or do you think it could have just been anyone?
I mean, he has
No.
casted Fireball.
I was kind of waiting for things to go over there, and then I was going to just drop that Brute.
Do you think that, I'm asking, do you think that this creature,
Do you believe?
being in the hive mind, would be able to go, I know who that is?
Oh, good question.
Maybe the fireball would
I
have
threw the
alerted
fireball.
him.
If
But-
anything has, it's the Fireball that has alerted it.
This is why I'm asking, because I want to be a fair arbiter, and I want to ask you: does it seem like he would be, like it was that's the guy? We know that guy.
I'm going to leave this to Andy.
I think I feel like kept a fairly low profile.
So
In
not
general.
yet. Not yet. We're gonna say no.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I mean, hey, I'm just,
Yeah.
So instead of casting World Seek, I'm going to instead.
Oh, do I want to know what that does?
And I'm going to
Probably not.
Instead, I am going to.
Cast World Seek.
Which one?
Instead, I'm going to attempt to dominate Ewan.
Dominator.
So Ewan, I need you to make a Wisdom save.
Oh, by the Brute boy.
Oh, wait, the Brute can't see.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, wait, okay.
You can definitely see Ewan from that vantage point from where he got moved to.
You said wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, no. It's a nat 1.
Where's the inspiration when you need it?
Nat 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are now telepathically linked.
Oh.
And while we are linked, you must do its best to obey. So for the sake of story, you instantly become connected to the hive mind and are now being operated.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to let you decide.
Wait a
what to
minute.
do.
Would that be wisdom saving or would that be survival check?
It's a
No, that's a
wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
saving
Okay,
throw.
yeah.
That's a mind thing.
And I am under concentration for a minute. I'm just going to make sure you know that because you are connected to the hive mind. You know this to be true. All right, now
Search your feelings.
that's
Search
what he,
its feelings.
That's what he does.
Search its feelings. You know it to be true.
You've taken 0 damage.
Yeah, Scott,
Yeah.
Scott doesn't get
You've
it.
taken 0 damage.
No, I've
That's
taken
why I put
40.
an enemy right
But it's-
in
it's
there.
Scott's turn.
41. Not this battle, but I've taken 41.
Scott's
Those
turn.
two.
Let's
Those
take some damage, guys.
No, I've actually taken some damage.
What do you think? Should
Yeah.
I just YOLO it and take some damage?
No.
I mean, you might as well jump on that monster
want
that just
to.
dominated your friend.
I think I.
Oh,
I
the
think I'm going
dominated
to.
friend or the other one?
Hey, Ewan, I want you to say something that would alert your friends that you're dominated. Like, say something that, like, tells them you're on the hive mind now.
must eat people.
He says it on comms.
He says it on comms.
Jofthor doesn't react.
Wait a minute. Would I have had advantage with memory?
No.
No.
Not like trying to talk me out of it or anything?
No.
No, but
Ooh, can she be on comms and tell us he's dominated?
Sure. He begins to like sort of move and like start to take aim at allies, and she says, stuff like, watch your line of fire, or that's an ally, or take better aim, and then all of a sudden she's like, I don't know what's happening, but I think he's dominated.
There's a ring for
Friendly
that, isn't
fire
there?
will not be tolerated.
That's kind of the vibe that I'm like explaining.
There's a ring for that, isn't there? No, for dominating.
All right. Whose
That
turn
was
is
the
it?
ring.
Oh,
How close
I
can we
just
get to
thought
it?
he
I meant like one of those. Isn't there one of those for dominated? Or am I thinking crazy thoughts?
I thought you were about to play the
I can't believe he actually knew that.
Quake sound. Dominator.
Dominated. All right.
Kinky.
Gross. The minions after... No, Scott! Do something. Take some damage.
We're doing this whole cinematic thing.
That was
We
cinematic.
had a cutscene. All right. So, Scott, I'm gonna do a flying jump. Am I rolling just an attack roll?
You're going to do a flying jump?
I'm gonna like
On
Yeah,
the
you're
one
doing
right by
an attack roll.
Jofthor.
You're doing an attack
just a
roll.
regular attack roll. Okay.
I mean, you'd have high
what I
ground
thought.
with a ranged attack, but this is you just jumping down. This is make an attack roll. If you hit, it's
He
sneak attack.
is. Yeah, he's hidden.
Oh god, I'm scared now.
Oh, here's the fun part. If you hit, obviously it's sneak attack. And I'm gonna make your damage 1.5.
Wow. Okay. And if I miss,
Momentum.
If you miss,
Fall damage.
you're gonna take all of the fall
fall
damage.
damage. Okay. All right, and it's his advantage since it's sneak attack
And high ground.
and high ground
Yeah. No, it's not advantage.
because sneak attack and high ground.
I'm saying it's a straight roll, but
Straight roll.
I'm saying I'm gonna 1.5 your damage if you hit.
So if you have advantage multiple times and disadvantage once, then it's a straight roll.
Here we go.
Let's see it.
It's kind of how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hit the tiger. Tiger, higher than hour.
15.
No. You missed by one.
Wait, that was the half sword? Wait, it's
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
wait,
You don't have.
wait.
Do you have your bonus?
So what does he roll in the die?
13.
Now
Oh yeah, he hits.
Wait,
he hits. You're
Yeah.
adding like 7.
I was adding my initiative.
So your dex mod?
So, dirty 20.
Yeah, so you hit.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Okay.
Fake out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's better.
Oh my
Man.
gosh, so he jumps down.
That's suspense.
Put him right next to him, I guess.
Jeez. You know how to keep it
Roll damage.
rolling for us.
All right, literally. Okay. So damage. This is my laser half sword, 1d6 plus 2 plus 5. d6. 3. 5.
And then remember, we're multiplying it by 1.5.
I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about that guy anymore.
No.
How much damage is that guy taking?
That's number 436.
Stuck in the tower.
All of them got stuck. 5, 10.
He's taking 36 damage.
15, 18.
You were about to learn how much health these guys have, though.
23, 24 damage times 1.5.
Yeah, because
So
the other one,
36.
the one that was in Nimbus was like, well, 36.
So that's 72 on that one.
30. Wait, was that 36 times the 1.5?
No,
Well,
36 total.
After the 1.5.
Okay.
With the 1.5, and he's
24
taken 36 already, so he's at
24.
72.
72 damage.
Damage.
Still up.
All right.
Second sneak attack.
So that was
That's-
number 4, you said? That was
Yes.
number 4?
Yes.
That
number
can
4.
happen, but it'll be Rupert Hayes doing it.
Oh, that's right.
So
he
can I
exists.
still move?
Maybe.
Since that was technically like a fall.
I'm going to give you 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and get 15 feet away. So where's the?
It's like 3 inches.
3 inches.
Yeah.
Come on, you know what that
It's
is.
just
No, I don't. I've never
It's
played
just
D&D.
enough.
No, Zane, you missed it.
Oh. Sorry, I couldn't relate there. Went right over my head.
Come on.
All right.
That's so good. All right. Scott was good. Now it's the minions. The minions.
Is it mignon?
Those 4 do nothing. And this one just gets to the door. And then he's like,
Why are you guys not
Kane,
moving?
Kane, you sort of feel in your mind, hey, move, move. All right, now
Sound like the grunts from Halo.
there's none left now, right?
What's that one over
Minions.
by?
It's just them.
Yeah, it's just that group.
All right, cool.
All the other.
They're yellow and they wear overalls.
What about this guy? What's he doing?
The bite?
He's doing something. And it's not his turn yet. So
Oh, he's not a grunt. Sorry.
that was the minions. So now we're at 14 of the minions. And then I think it's Rupert Hayes. Yep.
All right, Rupert Hayes. What are you going to do?
Is he going to shoot the
he's
one
gonna,
by
He's going to shoot
Joe?
first, and then he's going to do his
Ask questions later?
Magnus attack.
Is he going to shoot the one at Joe?
Well, but no, he gets the sneak attack, doesn't he? No, he doesn't get.
He's hidden.
No, he just has a Magnus attack. He doesn't have sneak attack. He's not that cool.
He doesn't have sneak attack?
No,
He's
he's,
a rogue.
he's got bonus action hide. It doesn't make him a rogue.
And he stealth last turn.
Okay.
I didn't
know.
always
I
have.
thought
to
it
sneak
did.
attack.
No, you always had sneak attack.
Yeah,
That's a
you
rogue.
you had him stealth last turn though.
Yes, but
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
stealth as a bonus action.
I
But
didn't
it doesn't
always
make him a
use sneak
rogue.
attack.
Still though, he would still get the sneak
He's
attack
a-
from the
No,
stealth.
he's not a
That's
rogue.
an upstanding citizen.
That's a rogue class that is.
So
he a
he's,
rogue
here's what he's gonna
like?
do. Rupert Hayes is gonna go.
Yes.
He's gonna shoot that guy.
Which guy?
That guy.
4.
Yeah, that
4
guy
or
right there.
5?
I hit him.
Wait, this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
What?
Not the one by
That's
Joe.
5.
I'm gonna shoot 5.
Okay.
Oh.
Nat 1 on the second one. So I fire, and I do 6 damage, and then the second one, my gun blows up.
What?
I mean, just
Yeah, no.
crap.
That's fire. So he's taken 74 damage.
Bummer. He's still up though. Those things are tanky.
Yeah.
Clearly.
More than me.
All right, now
Hopefully it's Jove, though.
Yes, that
it
was his
is
next.
Jove Thor.
What?
So Jove
We
Thor,
already stabilized.
you are stable and you are sitting there.
Con
So-
save?
No, he's just in there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you passed your con save?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, he would have been like starting to turn.
All right. Now it's to me.
Sucks. Your turn. I hate when players do nothing on their turn.
No, it's part of the game. I get it. I only blame you a little bit.
You can tell me what Rupert
Fubashi.
Hayes needs to do on his next turn.
I need a... Where's
We
the
need-
ruler?
Wow. You had one over there.
I know I did.
Did Jaden use it?
Did I use what? I have a ruler.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You need to move me right by there.
Right by here.
And
You're doing what I think you're
DC
doing.
16, I'm going to need a dex save from the brute. I am disintegrating.
How? Whoa!
Oh!
Excuse me?
From the brute.
Can I have my
hate
ruler
this.
back?
It's a deck save.
That's what it says.
14.
Okay. As 10d6 plus 40.
Oh
Holy
gosh!
shoot.
Holy.
Force damage.
This is his 6th level spell, isn't it?
Yup.
Oh,
You know what? I have to say.
this is it, man. Love it. 6th level spell slot.
he's making good use of it.
This was the time.
So good, because he's taking 91 points of damage.
Plus 4.
And you guys killed the other one at 165 points of damage. So he could theoretically kill it. It's like all he has to get is 20.
I thought the other one was an alpha, and this one's a brute. Is there not a difference between the two?
The alpha is the brute.
I
They're the
see.
same thing.
Yeah, same
They're
thing.
saying he is a brute. He is
I
not
see.
classified as brute.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's 38. So 78 force damage.
Yeah, so you kill him.
I disintegrate him.
Yeah, he's very dead. Remove him from the
Boom.
battlefield.
So does that mean my link's broken then?
Yes, you are no longer dominated.
I can't reach that.
What happened? 69 points.
Where's the big thing?
So basically, we got to describe that a little bit because that was so basically,
Yeah.
He holds out his hand or whatever he does. What do you do?
So I hold out my hand.
Yep.
Create, I guess, a gap to the inner gap
Oh yeah.
and just suck him through a tiny hole into the inner gap.
Leaving behind a single drop.
Just
Okay.
shred him.
You alien resurrectioned him.
Just that little drop of blood hits the ground. Just disintegrates.
Good turn.
I've learned I can make the hole whatever size I want.
Congrats. You should see a doctor. All right.
Oh no.
Oh man.
I am a doctor.
Oh man. All right, so that was Kane. Now we are at the psychic friends. All right, let's get to the good stuff. You
Or
guys want to know what's going on over there with Ross?
Won't need those anymore.
So that guy is currently going to attempt to put him over his shoulder, which he can just do.
Yeah.
It's not even an attempt.
I accept
That was fun. So he puts him over his shoulder,
Just carries him.
and he's going to try to take it. And so I'm going to need you to move me 40 feet away from that group of people.
In which direction?
Away from them.
Yeah, he sees them, so.
Just put me on the edge of the mat right there.
Yep.
Right there. Yeah. And he takes Joe Thor with him. And Kane, you see him do that, and he's like,
Which translates to.
Pretty much that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much word for word.
they're called takers.
I thought it translated in Kane's head.
The failures, the takers,
It
the
translates
alphas,
to that.
the Primarchs, and the something else. All right. That's what that one does. That one over there is going to turn around and look at Skids, and he's going to he gets one of the. No, he already used his double things, so he can't. All right, now I know that's Kane. Sorry. I'm going to try and cast World Seek, but I'm going to have to roll a percentage. World Seek in this case is basically. In the book, it's a different spell, but I've looked at it and I like the idea that basically it's alert the mother, alert the big Primarch that hey, there I found him. And so I got to roll percentile dice, and there is a percentage threshold that I've been trying to acknowledge this whole game, and I will not be telling you what that is because it has increased over time. So roll a 12. You're fine for now. There's a psychic wave of energy that you feel as it passes over you, and you are alerted to your presence. And so is all the enemies in the nearby vicinity. Surprise. But that's it.
I can feel me.
Now the last one,
You are you. That makes
he's going to try and make a technology check.
And so are you now. You're welcome.
Okay.
Where's he at? Which one?
He's over there
Yeah,
at the
he's
end.
by the generator.
Oh.
None of us have seen him.
16 on the die.
I've seen him. I just couldn't do anything about him yet. I'm more worried about you being gone.
So it's an 18. I do exactly what I set out to do, and I start yanking wires.
Good job.
What was the DC on that? 10.
For yanking wires, actually, if you look at a squirrel,
For turning off the generator, it was 15.
Okay.
Oh, because it would electrocute him.
Otherwise, I would have blown it up and I would have died
Yeah.
And still would have been without power.
if I would have rolled a. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately, my goal was succeeding. But
Yeah.
10, 15, I was like, eh.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause if
yeah.
I roll a 15, I don't die.
That's totally
If I
fair.
roll a 10, I'm dead.
Yep.
If I roll a 5, then it doesn't do it. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
This is better, actually.
Yeah.
We
All right.
might be able to get back online eventually.
Now that is what happens with all the takers. I know this is going long. Thanks for bearing with me. Now we are doing Psychic Friends. Now we're back to the top with Ewan. Thank you. Ewan, you feel a wave of energy let go from you.
Whew.
You are in control of your faculties.
I'm going to try to hit the thing carrying Jofthor.
All right,
So
he
move
moves
over.
to the other side of the battlefield.
I like these numbers a lot better. 22, 22, and 21 to hit.
Those all hit. Come on, where's your nat 20s? Come on.
Please.
You're on 3 dice. You got to be crit fishing at this point.
You say as I
You have advantage on all
use
those
the
attacks because you're high ground.
Yeah.
Did you roll those?
He did.
He did?
He did.
That's 30.
30 damage.
Yep.
30 damage to number what?
4.
That's a total of 106?
102.
102.
Oh, he's dead.
You're welcome.
And drops Jofthor.
Yes.
Who was in the jelly at the time?
Jofthor's in the jelly.
What does the drop do? Anything?
He's still in the jelly.
Okay.
I could drop him off of a building and he would survive.
Oh, wow.
Boing.
Cool.
So at least
How do you
you're
wait?
safe.
So how do you kill that guy? You just like back of the head, just done. Just
Yeah.
drops.
Just
Oh, back of the leg, so he like
Well, you take
stumbles.
three. You take 3 shots. You pop him once in the leg, pop him once in the arm, and then he just
Because he's carrying Jofthor.
the way I was picturing it in my head. Yeah, I don't hit Jofthor obviously, but it's like 2 shots, both come out the eyes, and 1 through the center of the forehead from the
Wow.
back.
Just pop, pop, pop.
Jeez.
And
Yeah.
it drops. Holy cow!
That's mine.
A mess of insectoid limbs go flying. The ragdoll physics don't make sense, but he's dead.
The Havoc engine.
Yeah.
I just can't handle
He
it.
falls and it just flies
I'm
up in the air.
picturing like
twirling.
Half-Life, just like. Oh man, you know those like insectoids or whatever.
Joe
Yeah.
Ford dies from the physics glitch.
Mission failed. You gotta start over.
Mission failed.
Reload.
Get next time.
All right.
Cool.
That was Ewan.
Yep.
Yeah, it
now
was.
it is the Orbit. So now this guy has no more concussion grenades. So he's going to run. Because
As he should.
that's a lot of people. So he's gonna hop over the wall and he's gonna go that direction, right where he's got it right there. Bam.
There's 30.
And then he doesn't like his odds there of shooting there, so he's going to.
He can shoot
Is he gonna
through to
Can he
hit
shoot
the.
that one? Then I'm
yeah.
gonna shoot that one.
Oh yeah, he could. Yeah.
He's got clear line of sight, actually.
Oh, yeah. Perfect line of sight.
Natural 1 on one of those makes it jam the other shot. The third one hits. So he's gonna take 9 points of damage. That one. Number 5, you said.
That
Yeah.
one's was like 76, right?
That one is now at 83.
Still up.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
it's not all
The
right.
health
all
is
right,
somewhere
all right.
between 73 and
83.
104.
Well, 83 and 104.
Kind of
Wait, no,
big
he's
gap,
not
I
dead,
think.
is he?
Oh, he's not dead.
No, so it's between 83 and 104.
Yeah. All right. Now it is Tank. Tank is going to step out.
Does he want to pick up his gun?
Yeah, he picks up his gun. He steps out there. And then he
There,
is going.
maybe?
Ooh, does he see him?
He does see
He
him.
does see him. He's gonna take the shots. Pew pew pew. Terrible. I hit on one of them, so he's gonna take 9 points of damage. That guy over there.
And that's
He was
the first
threading the
time that
needle.
This one has been
Yeah,
damaged.
we can just call that Taker, whatever. Just call him
6.
Taker, and then
6.
T for Taker.
You said 9.
he takes 9 points of
He
damage.
took 9.
He might just end up running away, depending on how this goes.
That's all.
Yeah.
Tank?
Number 6.
No, that guy over there.
Well, none of us know he's there.
Tank does.
Tank
Oh,
does. He just
Tank
started
does.
firing at him.
Oh, that's
Yep.
who he is firing.
So yeah, Tank
So we
fires
might
across the
have some
battlefield.
idea now.
So I didn't do
Skids.
skids.
Nope, Skids is still available.
So how rough does that one look? That one's number 5.
Yes, 83. is what
I'm
it's-
gonna try to wrestle him to the ground.
wrestle him to the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 2 contested rolls, obviously one against the other. Oh yeah, he gets him down. I rolled a pink and a blue die as my representations. Can you guys believe who's who? And now he's on the ground, and now I'm gonna take my third with advantage and just try to wham, try to punch him in the face with my glowing orange dagger that appears. That does hit, and he's gonna take 9 points of damage to the face.
So that's 92.
92.
Let me double check. He's still up. Dang it.
And is he grappled or is he just down?
He is grappled.
Okay.
I would say.
Ramp lead.
He's prone and he's grappled.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Because I took my first 2 attacks to do all of that.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I get it.
He's going for the flourish.
Just trying to get him. All right, now the orbit has gone. Now it is, of course, you guys know, Scott.
Yeah.
Full Scotland.
Yes.
You are on the ground by Rupert Hayes. And alive.
The man trying to hunt you for a long time.
Well, it did happen.
I'm going to attack Rupert. No.
I mean, what was that? Episode 1? Episode 2?
I was thinking it was like episode 3 or 4.
I mean,
It's like,
technically, he's
kill
unarmed.
Hayes.
When Zane said his name is Rupert Hayes, and I said, what?
Rupert Hayes. All right, so I'm going to run over here. I'm going to bonus action stealth,
Okay.
and then I'm going to surprise attack and shoot the grappled monster.
All right, you have disadvantage. So it's straight roll.
Straight roll. Why is it? Oh, because he's grappled.
Because, yeah.
Because he's
Don't wanna hit
prone,
the other guy.
grappled, and all the things.
I'm
You
trying
don't
not to
wanna shoot
shoot
skids.
through skids.
Yeah, poor skids.
Poor skids.
Yeah. You can fire at will, but not skids.
Okay.
Yes?
Does.
Don't forget all the numbers.
Ooh. Ooh.
I bet it's like a 13.
11.
Miss.
You were being
I
too
sit there and I look at the camera and I go,
You were being too careful. Not
You
to
look at the
hit.
camera that you had control of earlier. Just like shrug.
yeah.
Like the one in the satellite.
Yeah.
All right, Jim.
That's it. I mean, that's all I can do. I use
All right.
all
Yep,
my
yep.
actions.
Minions are moving now. Where do they go? They go out there.
Yeah.
Probably still after Sarge.
Right. That taker is going to probably try to get away, though. See if he can't take the simian.
Any takers?
Did I get to him?
Which,
No, I did not.
Which taker?
I hardly know her. So the minions are just going to move out there. That's good for them. That means we don't have to do anything right now. And now we are at Rupert Hayes, Maze Like Corn. He's going to pop out and shoot the taker.
With disadvantage.
No, he's not. You're right. He wouldn't do that. He sees the armor.
What if I give him advantage?
How? You can't.
If I just hold his gun for him.
No, his gun broke.
You're shrugging.
his-
this
no,
is
his gun-
simultaneously happening.
jammed. It didn't
Wait,
break.
did his gun jam or break? Because he rolled an
No,
at one.
it jams,
Okay.
which means I won't use it this round. You're right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to...
Just run up and hit it.
What's he going to do?
Rupert Hayes.
Didn't you say that Joe Thor could choose what Rupert Hayes did?
Yeah, Rupert Hayes.
Put all those hefty decisions right on a monkey's shoulders.
Thanks.
Well, Monkey Man.
Well, what other? Does he only have the pistol?
He has a laser rapier.
He does
It's a type of sword.
Yeah,
I was about to
I'm well aware what a rapier is.
And he has
But
a...
for those of you at home,
a
it's
pistol?
a little sword.
And then
I don't think you can
It's
say
a
that.
thin. It's pokey sword.
he, yeah. So that's what he's got.
So he has his revolver, the rapier, and
and then
another pistol.
he can make like a dodge roll, and then he can also
The dodge roll.
He's gonna pull out his other pistol.
He has
Wait,
another
so- 'cause
pistol.
he has
No,
two
he has one
pistols?
pistol.
he's got the one pistol.
Just
The
one
other
pistol?
one's in his
Okay.
arm that's broken.
Okay, gotcha. No, he's not gonna.
He's got really a whole lot of nothing he can do.
Yeah.
He does have advantage on the attack roll if he can get 30 feet to him and then have advantage on being prone, the character. So if he can get up there, he has advantage on the attack.
He is a cop.
Just get up there and stab him.
Yeah, he is gonna go up, pull out his laser rapier,
Yep.
and do a little stabby stab.
All right. With the
Just pretend he's a
rapier,
minority.
he
and-
has plus... Stop it. He has +5 to hit.
And you said advantage.
Actually,
I'm
let me just
proud
tell
of
you
you,
right
know
now, he is in fact in the super majority because he is an alien.
It's true.
Is he illegal?
Very.
You said he has advantage.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, you bet, because he's got him on there prone.
17 to hit.
You shoot your eye out, you got him.
Stab your eye.
Is that your
right?
first successful roll tonight?
You're
Yes,
gonna
not even for
add-
Joe.
roll 2d8, buddy.
Hey, it worked.
2d8.
You could, in theory, get him here. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
12.
12. How much damage does that one take? There you go.
104?
You kill it.
104.
You kill it.
Yep.
Nice.
For them both.
You kill it. Just
Yep.
and it just blow pokes. All right, you can remove him from the battlefield. Now,
Take me to Kane's turn.
yeah, it is your turn.
Fireball.
I'm just gonna tell you, you spend the spell slot and they're all dead.
Fireball.
So here's what I'm gonna
guy.
do. My psychic friend, the last one over there.
Is it their turn already?
It will be.
Yeah.
My psychic friend. I'm going to make one last attempt at World Seek, and then I'm going to run off the battlefield into the night.
As you should.
We can't chase him?
The forever.
Oh,
Knight.
we don't have the time or distance to chase him.
Or knowledge.
Or health.
Tank's the only one who knows he's there.
So you feel a waft of energy
We didn't use Echo.
pass you at a rate that seems that it may reach beyond the edges of the galaxy,
No, good lord.
and we'll pick up there next time. Thank you so much. Leave something in the comments for me about what I could have done to improve, and do your best to make my feelings get hurt.
Oh. Believe alike too.
So something like, suck less.
I think you did a great job.
I learned a lot just now.
It was
I
good.
just feel
It was
like
good
you're saying
comment.
that.
So thank you so much for hanging out with us here. Head over to roll21.com, buy a shirt. I've got one on. It says, "Spellcasters can't trip."
But crash.
Like, you're not allowed, so don't. Anyway, we'll catch you next time on Roll to One. I've been Jaden. Bye.